Good afternoon, dudes and dudettes. My name is Mel, and if today, the 5th day of July, is your birthday, let me just take a moment to wish you a happy leveling up day. I hope that you have a wonderful, amazing day full of new experiences that you'll be able to reflect on in future years. That being said, I'm going to get into a deeper topic today, so if you want to leave now, at least I've gotten to wish you a happy leveling up day. Today I was listening to Mark Narrations. He's one of my favorite Reddit reads people. Today's story, he was reading from the user Rule W, and the story is, would I be the a-hole if I didn't invite my dad's wife to my high school graduation? While I was listening to this, we got all the way into the comments sections, and there was a comment by Cricket TB. The comment says, I get you. I saw my dad 2 years ago for the first time in 15 years. I can't deal with her. It has severely impacted my relationship with my dad. He didn't even attend my brother's funeral because she didn't want to fly. Yep, his only son's funeral. He always picks her and her kids over us. Just be prepared. I will be the first to tell you that my stepmom is a wonderful person. I don't think I would be as good of a person as I am without her. I truly believe that she made me a better person. None of this is her fault, and I know that I'm airing out personal information onto the internet and that it can always come back to bite me. That being said, that particular comment hit me so hard because it reminded me of the fact that when my older sister passed away, very suddenly, I had been planning my wedding. We had been planning to do it around the end of August, the beginning of September, because that was when we had officially started dating. We were hoping to keep our dates pretty consistent. And then my dad decided to tell me that the only time that they could come up to do a celebration of life for my sister would be around that time. I was so overwhelmed. I remember taking to Reddit and asking the internet, would I be the a-hole if I tried to plan both a wedding and a funeral around the same time? Like, should I even ask? Like, what do I do? And the consensus was, don't ask. Don't ask your nieces to do this because that is a cruel thing to do. And I concurred. But it turned out to not matter. It didn't matter. Nobody showed up. Not my dad, not my mom. They didn't buy tickets and they didn't come up. I realize it's very difficult to travel to Alaska. But this was your oldest daughter, and you didn't show up. That was my older sister, and you didn't show up. You didn't show up for me. You didn't show up for her kids. So I postponed my wedding. We decided to change the entire date. We moved it to May 31st, the last day of May, because I was not going to be a June bride. I'm really glad I did. But not my dad, but his wife, my stepmother, the woman I called Mom for many years, asked me if I was planning to ask him to walk me down the aisle. And I said I wasn't planning on it, because honestly, I wasn't planning that he would show up. How right I was. Man can take a cruise every year, but can't show up for his daughter's funeral. You're not going to get to come to my wedding. I did invite him, though. I invited him because I knew he wouldn't show up. Because it wasn't important enough for him to show up unless he could walk me down the aisle and give me away. Instead, I got to very emotionally ask my grandfather on my mom's side, my last living biological grandparent, to walk me down the aisle. And I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad he got to be there. I'm so glad that I got to hold his hand. It is the best memory ever. If you need to understand why some adult children don't talk to their parents, sometimes they freaking deserved it. Thank you for sitting with me through this heavy topic. If you have something similar to share, please feel free to do so. Here, we're all about openness and honesty, about being our true, authentic selves. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.